guys, it's Emily from the Wellington County Museum. We have our videos for your museum on your doorstep craft kits this week. The first one is a very cute, very friendly Pompom Hedgehog, and we also have your DIY jar candles. Stick around to watch the videos and I'll show you just how to make them. Okay, so to make our Pompom Hedgehog, we need a couple of different things that I've laid out here. The first thing that you'll need is a glue stick or white glue. You'll also need a black marker. You'll also need a cardboard pom-pom maker, which we've put in your kit for you. We'll have a template as well of the hedgehog body for you to use. You'll also need a piece of Bristol board, some yarn in different colors, some scissors, and a pen or a pencil to draw with. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start by making the pom-pom. I'm just going to move these things over. And to make the pom-pom, you'll need your scissors, your pom-pom maker, and some yarn. What we're going to do is we're going to tightly wrap the yarn around the end of the pom-pom maker here. Just like this. We're going to get a nice, big, fat wad of yarn here. I'm going to keep going because I want a nice big pom-pom. Now as you go, and what I've done here accidentally is I've tightened it too much. We want to make sure that there's still space in the middle, so I'm just going to loosen this up a little bit and then I'm going to keep going. There we go. All right. Okay. So this looks like a nice size for a pom-pom. I'm going to cut the end off here. I'm going to set that to the side for just a moment and I'm going to cut another piece of yarn about maybe this long. And I'm going to tie it in the middle. So I'm going to take the piece of yarn, I'm going to put it in between the two ends here, just like this. Put one end through on the other side so that I can tie it together nice and tightly. If you need some help with this, this can be a little bit of a tricky part, so don't be afraid to ask for some help. Now our next thing that we're going to do is we're going to slide it off of the cardboard, just like this. Now at this point, sometimes you might find that it's still a little bit loose around the middle, so if that's the case, you can tie it again to make sure that it's nice and tight in the center. You can use the other end or the extra end from the yarn before, or you can use a new piece of yarn. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut the loops into two pieces. If you see here, you can see we've got a little loop with the yarn. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut it so that it goes apart. I'm going to do the same thing with all of the loops. I'm going to go all the way around. You might have to go back if you've missed a couple. There we go. And on the other side here, cut all those loops. Fluff it out a bit. And here is our pom-pom. All right, so we've made our pom-pom here. We're just going to put it off to the side while we work on the body. Now, what you'll have to do next is you're going to take the template and trace it onto the Bristol board using your pen or pencil. Once you've done that, you can cut it out with a pair of scissors so that you have your body that looks just like this at the end. We're going to start by working on the head. So when you take a look at this part here, you'll notice that there's one side that's a little bit smaller, and then there's another side that's bigger. We're going to fold the two sides together so that we can create a nice pointy nose to shape the head. So on the first side, on this short side, we're going to very carefully fold just along this line so that it lines up with the body. So you'll take it and fold it just like this, pressing it down with your fingers. There we go. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side with the larger piece. We're going to fold along this line so that it lines up with the body, pressing it down. Okay, so now we're going to unfold the large part. We're just going to let it sit there for a moment. And we're going to put some glue using our glue stick along the small outer edge of the smaller piece, just like this. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this edge here and we're going to attach it to the glue on the small piece. So we're just going to very, very carefully fold it over to create half of a cone, and then we're going to pinch and hold so that the glue sticks together. Now you'll have to pinch and hold it for it to stick. You'll have to do that probably for a few minutes before we can move on to the next thing. We've got the body ready. Now we're going to add some details. So you can take your black marker, and along each of the toes here, if you like, you can color it in with the black. And then you can also add a little nose on the end of the face. And you can also add some eyes. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the scissors, and in between each of the feet, we're going to just cut a little slit just about to this point, just a centimeter or so long. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay. Our next thing is we're going to cut another piece of yarn. And we're going to take our pom-pom, we're going to put it on top of the body, and then tie it using the yarn. We're going to put that around the pom-pom. We're going to put the yarn through the slits that we just cut. And then we're going to tie it at the bottom. You can snip off the extra ends if you'd like. Flip your hedgehog over. Fluff up his pom-pom a little bit. You can also, if you want, kind of give him a haircut. Cut off some of the ends that are a little bit too long. And there we go, our very own Pompom Hedgehog. Hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Check out our website for more information to sign up for other Museum on Your Doorstep craft kits. Our website is www.wellington.ca/museum. We'll see you next time.